Yo. Your mic is moving, huh? Make sure you let him get some sleep, alright?
Through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Ready to fire from the pistol. Motion from the wideout. Using his legs. It's Lee. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Longhorns moving quickly to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Looking downfield, it's Madden. Makes the grab. Well, that's a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Guys, let's take a big view of Texas. They're coming off a national championship win last year, but you got got to think this group of seniors isn't satisfied with stopping there.
No, they have tremendous leadership, and this coaching staff, too. That was the one priority in the offseason, fighting complacency, staying hungry to try and chase another title, David.
And it's hard to do, but you got new pieces and new places and new faces, which is awesome. So it's a lot of guys that haven't won that championship that want to fight for it, that are hungry, and now you mix in with some guys that have also won. It's a good recipe.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
We know this guy is special, and because of that,
him.
his quarterback is looking to
Something
him
gas or
on
something.
critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Quickly complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Nice pitch and catch there from QB to wide receiver. Great job. And an out route is all about timing. 1, 2, 3, boom, break out, throw it to him right now. Great pitch, great catch.
And the Longhorns will have it 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early. We're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like, you don't get to mid-season, you're like, I haven't played anybody. Out the gates, 2 top 10 teams, we get to find out really quickly who's legit.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Well, in the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7.
This offense is putting a drive together. Nice job. Opening drive, you got a script. You want to execute. You want to go down the field, really set the tone. Nice third down conversion, and now set up 1st and goal. This offense has a chance to really make a statement.
Where you going, bro? Why are you running back? You block him, we score.
Frazier will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Takes a handoff. It's Higgins. And he is stopped. Not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Might be calling a hot route. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. He wants it all. Strike through the air for the score. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach.
Ah, y'all gave him that.
But he has enough to move the chains. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on coach.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Ducks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. On 4th down, looking to pass.
Good shit, Stockton. The fuck I'm talking about. Gotta be there, boy.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. They're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give these coaches that credit. They have their guys ready to go. And this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in the game.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he's going to bring this one out. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. To the air, it's Combs.
Give me that. That's bullshit.
Right in rhythm there. It's
That's it.
incomplete. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
Man, this is an unbelievable start.
Like,
This
yeah,
defender, this
this-
guy, that's
I mean, it's
already
like my
his
fault, right?
second PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
Now back up in their own end. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th down.
He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line.
Is there even that many
First
in there?
snap of this drive will come from the 46. The running back has it. They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter.
So how many I'm supposed to take?
Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Man, that was an impressive...
It says something from more for upset stomach.
Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again.
Let's do 4.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Hand off from the shotgun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line. Let's take just a moment here and talk a little about Texas. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down into 38. It'll be first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
I dropped one.
They'll move the tight end. Quick pass on the jet motion. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy that's setting the tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, this offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and we mentioned that. He right now is running with authority on this drive.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And they add 6 more before minutes into the house.
You always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
I don't. What's up, favorite?
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21
get there.
And there is a sense of urgency now. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Ducks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To throw, it's Combs. Caught near the sticks. It's Tate.
What the fuck?
Finally forced out.
Cover 2.
Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
They're trying to fucking quick hype me and shit, man.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Soft spot in the middle. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation.
Nah, you gotta make that play, bro. You gotta make that fucking play.
Real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Good pickup on that one.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out routes there, if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw.
And the Ducks head quickly to the line. Looking to pass. It's Coles. Throws to the tight end.
Yeah, you want to take quarterback throw this man.
As he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll take a shot.
Damn, yeah. We're gonna make that nigga throw that bitch.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down. I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team.
Why is Cook my starting tight end? I know I didn't start this nigga, bro.
They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense. You take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
Oh, they're after him. He'll get rid of it. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down.
This guy just is so comfortable running routes. He has such a good feel for those soft spots on defense there. They're playing zone coverage, so he's able to find that pocket, make it easy on his quarterback, and they pick up the first down.
Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Dumps it to the back. Grab near the marker. It's Lee. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, David. It puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of the spot.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? To the air, it's Madden. Pulls it in, it's Cook. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man quickly. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
How many first downs is that just on this drive? We're going to have to get the training staff to give some IVs and get some bananas, and we better stay hydrated because at this rate, the defense is going to play way too many snaps.
Wide receiver comes in motion. On the run, it's Lee. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense. so far in this game in the first half. They've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Dropping back, it's Madden. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Texas! Looks like through the air for a score.
And that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking downfield on first down. Going downfield for the big play. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Longhorns will kick it away to crank up the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Got blown out in the first half, and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
Ah, crack his ass, man. What are linebackers doing on my field, though?
The Ducks want to move quickly. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy game. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Fires to the big fella.
What the fuck are y'all niggas doing, bro?
Touchdown, Ducks! Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last
My whole
start.
fucking
Now you
lineups
gotta
are
keep
fucked
that
up, bro.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Yeah, listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll find the running back here. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. But if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone and understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and
Breaks in the middle. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
that coaches talked about. They want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum. And this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Makes the grab. It's Higgins. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to pass. It's Madden. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
Gotta catch him. Why the fuck you throw that shit so fucking
This ought to
high?
be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Can I get a pass interference? God damn!
Gets a 4th down stop.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to...
The fuck, bro?
We're on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He's out of bounds, showing off the hand on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return.
That really wasn't his best throw. I tell you what, you got to choose when you're going to zip it in there and sometimes put some air underneath it. He chose the wrong one, put a little too much air underneath it. Defensive player makes the nice pick.
From the gun, the ground game. Stop behind the line. He'll lose
Hold
a
that,
yard.
baby.
And that's why he is an all-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
It's caught.
That does not need to be fucking cooked, bro. Fuck.
Quarterback makes a sure tackle. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Might be changing the route. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Got his man.
Get my first down and stop fucking around.
Great coverage on that fourth down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to
All right, bro.
And after having a nice game like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on second down, on third, you won't have that long to go.
Scanning the field, it's Combs.
Oh.
It's Combs. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Damn, how you get broke off so bad, Bredesen?
Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. And the Ducks will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and it just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Going to swing it on second down.
Go ahead and throw it. I gotta give this nigga all day to do it, bro.
Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Now from inside the red zone. Quarterback moving out of the pocket.
Man, make that nigga fumble.
He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. The Ducks have pushed it inside the 20. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there.
Got some movement into the goal line.
You can talk all you want, bro. You losing.
Touchdown.
He should have fumbled that motherfucker in all reality.
Man, and these hurt because defensively,
For real.
you got him right where you want him. You got him backed up. Got to make him make a play, but you want to make him throw. He doesn't throw because he can do that. Look at him scramble around, make something out of nothing, and run it in for the score.
And they did tack on the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Oh, that's the nigga who
And
want to
it'll
turn
come
that
out to the
motherfucker.
25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the move, it's Lee. Stopped him up to 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Quarterback making adjustments. They go to the draw. Got the first down and more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. They'll run the screen. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moving forward just a few.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
The run to the right. Look out, he's got he stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play.
Really impressed with the running back. The stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the 4th quarter.
Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Might as well give it to him again. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. To the air, it's Madden. Throws for the end zone. And here's
What? That's why I'm chewing clock. Nigga in the tackle animation getting picks. That's why I'm chewing clock. Anybody's wondering.
All you do is take care of the football. Premium, taking care of the football. We're trying to run some clock. We're trying to get out of here with a W. Turning the football over is the worst thing you could possibly do.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments.
If anybody was wondering why I'm chewing clock, that's why. Why the fuck is that linebacker still in my fucking game, bro? Shit's crazy to me. Get him the fuck out of here.
The defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls in.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion.
Caught that motherfucker. Good catch, boy. Hey.
After he picked up 10.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
The Ducks are in the hurry up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
It's incomplete. Trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at 2nd down.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
They'll spread the defense out going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. They just keep firing. Grabs it up to 25 in stride.
So, boy, how you getting beat that bad? And where the fuck is my safety?
A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And the Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Combs.
This is why I chew clock right here, guys.
Oh, nice catch. Good tackle, but it's 1st and goal from the 5. The Ducks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And the quarterback goes knocked down back to the 13. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on
that shit back.
Interception, just a terrible start for this quarterback.
If you're the quarterback, you make the mistake throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, Dave, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head.
Who the fuck said this is one of the best quarterbacks in the fucking entire country? Whoever said that is a fucking imbecile.
He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to pass on second down. Scrambling away. Nowhere close on that one as he got
Almost had him where I wanted him right there,
now
baby.
they face third down.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
This is a big third down. If they can move the chains, they can just about salt this game away. They'll move the wide receiver. The play action fake. This will be picked off. Maybe
throw is
just
it,
the
bro?
turning point they needed. And he will
I'm
get
gonna throw it there. Throw it to the outside. I even fucking free form the shit. I guess I get it. Can't be mad at it.
More opportune time. The defense getting the interception and taking it back to the house right at a point in the game when it looked like the offense was maybe going to pad their lead and seal this one. All of a sudden, this game has gotten really interesting.
ready to try the point after. And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Baylor is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Robert Griffin.
Crazy thing is I fixed my fucking what's the name, bro.
They're trailing by 12 to Nevada. We promise to keep you posted on what goes
That's the crazy part. I fixed my fucking.
football matchup.
Oh, and how about that?
I got you, TJ. Force man it is.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout called there by the defense.
My other tight end in. I've been letting this nigga play.
Save as much time as possible. Gets the back moving. Back to throw. It's Madden. Rushes on him. Caught in the backfield. It's Lee. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Offense changing the play. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout.
What?
Serious revolutions on that third.
No way! Y'all just did that to me.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted
No way! Y'all just did that to me, bro.
got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the
Come on, man.
manage a game late in the fourth quarter.
Dog, let me play, dog.
In a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow. But this carries big-time risk on fourth down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play.
Good
here.
catch, boy.
This one's complete. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Assuming they can wrap this one up, guys, they've served notice early in the season, winning a game like this, that this passing game will have to be dealt with.
Yeah, top 10 team too, because everybody knew the talent they had coming back on offense, the playmakers at the skill positions. And David, we've seen it early this season. In this game, they've been throwing it all over the yard.
Yeah, but you do want to see it against good competition. So that's what's fun about today, like proving it against a really good team. We can talk about, you know, this guy's a star, this guy's a star. Now doing it like this on this stage, now I'm a believer.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Maybe this will breathe
Bro, I have 2 clock on. What the fuck are we doing?
In the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Right back to the well. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
Smart offense. I love it, man. Make them use that timeout. Run the football. I can run the football and let that clock now tick inside of a minute. I'm in great situation to win this football game. Just be smart and keep that thing running.
Gonna run it. That will be the final play as they make this comment. The clock has expired here. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that. Every time you go into the booth, I'll watch those 2 teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these 2 squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us.